Hi everyone, Sailor Moon here, Serena here, and Sailor Mercury, Sailor Quicksilver Amy here. And tonight, this evening, our water's off. Certainly the water works broke somewhere, and I don't know what time, but I can make a guess. I'm gonna say could have been at least around 3-ish when this happened, because it was still running at 2, but it was running low at around 1 or 2 anyway, but around 1 anyway. So we don't know when it's going to be back on. They don't give, windows. Well, you think water givers do, but they don't. They say sometime tomorrow, and then they probably go, well, you think they'd forget about it. They gotta be, next to light givers, they gotta be the flowest folks to work on shit. Then again, here I am scathing water givers. Well, who hasn't? I'm not gonna go say anything bad about them, but they always seem to, like, there were times in the past where it happened and they got it going not too long after that. But I guess it's so bad they can't deal with it until next day, I guess. I'm not them, and I don't know if the break happened on the near leadership of Westmoreland Share. That's the one of our water giver. Or it happened on the other folks' side, the Vinlander, Pennsylvania water. Well, whoever's break it happened on, the water runs off of both of their things. So wherever the break's at, it handicaps any one of those two. So any one of them could be the ones that have to work on it. And don't get me started about how they can't tell the unlikeness between what's water coming to you and what's dirty water going away from you. Well, no, the truth is one side can't really tell the unlikeness and guilts it on the other side when it comes to the bill. Now, they say sometime tomorrow, so I don't know. Well, I guess I won't be showering until sometime tomorrow, I know that. Shaving, yeah, I could still do that. Have to have a sheet and clean all the things off my layer. Toothbrushing, well, you just get yourself some water somewhere else and you do it to clean your mouth out and your toothbrush up. There you go, see? But it's irksome when it happens, because it must be so bad they can't deal with it until tomorrow. But what do I know? I don't work in the water giving, water cleaning, water skimming business. I don't really know that much about waterworks. I mean, I know a little about it, but not as much as watersmiths would know about it. And it's not like it's not like that. Oh, it happened late at night and they couldn't do nothing about it. I think this happened somewhere around 2-ish or 3-ish in the after day. And they could have still did something with it. But they're like, oh, the rain. Yeah, I don't really think that was a forgiveness for it. What I think is, and this is my guess, Serena or Sailor Moon, is that they went out, saw where it was, dug it out, and then said, oh shit, this is broken bad and we don't got the pipe, we don't got the row with us or the way with us. Shit, now we're going to have to yield until tomorrow to get that little whatever thing or that big thing to fill up that hole in the waterworks. So, because you know how water givers are like, they're not always great at hilling shit. No, they're not really good at it. I mean, the near leadership of Westmoreland Share is great at it. But Vinlander, Pennsylvania water is bad at it. Yeah, they gotta be like the worstest water giver there is. And they just give our way water. If we lived in Liberty Borough or Freedom Borough, they would be both our water and wastewater giver. So you're getting that. You know, they always seem to have some kind of, something going wrong with their shit. So who knows where it broke and who's answerable for it? You know, do you talk with the near leadership of McFarland Share, or do you talk to the Vinlander Pennsylvania Water? And which one they would say, oh, we'll get to it tomorrow. We already marked it down where it's fucked up at. We went out there and dug it out and said, oh shit, this waterworks is fucked up more than we think, and we can't get the shit until tomorrow. Sorry, but don't worry. We won't bill you for the water you didn't work between Wednesday and Thursday. Yeah, that would be the only good thing, is they won't bill you for that water you didn't during the day and a half that it wasn't on. No, they'll just bill you for them working on it. But no, if I stop to think of it, that's where half the bill goes to. First, it goes to skimming and cleaning the water. Then it goes to upkeeping the waterworks, which you would think one side would be great at, but you know how this goes. They don't really give us a time. If I would call them, they would most likely give me a time, but then they would ask me if I was a buyer of their water work or not. But I don't know. They say sometime tomorrow. I don't know. You go on their website, it doesn't say anything about any breaks anywhere. You'd think they'd put that down there, but no, they don't. They don't put that out there. Yeah, that's true, Amy. That's true, Sailor Mercury, Sailor Quicksilver. They don't truly put that kind of shit down on their website. They don't. To be honest with you, no light or wind or heat or water giver ever really puts that shit down. You think they would, but they don't. So, someone says tomorrow. If that's true or not, I don't know. And it's still light out. So it's not like it's in fall and winter and oh shit, it's dark already, so we can't do anything. So they don't have that as a forgiveness. But knowing them, they most likely looked at it, said, oh, this shit's broken, worse than we think. And now we got to get the slight, but hey, it's already past shutting time anyway. So yeah, who wants to put in the overtime to get the water working right? I don't know. To be honest with you, all I know is somewhere between 1 or 2, or between 2 going into 3, it went off. Most likely in around 3, I guess, or so. Because that's most likely when it happened. But I didn't have the water on, so I can't tell you. If they do get it back on before tomorrow, that'd be great. Or if not, we'll have to yield till tomorrow, which isn't a big deal as long as I have to, isn't a big deal. Yeah, you're right. Tell us what you think about this. You're right, Sailor Moon. You're right, Serena. Tell me what you think about this, our water being off, some break somewhere in the waterworks. Who's answerable for it? Is it the near leadership of McFarland Share, or is it Vinlander, Pennsylvania Water? Who's the one that broke on whose side? I don't know. See you later.